Is it the exact number of jobs that are lost and where they're being lost?
Well, the exact number of jobs are being lost are 500 in Montreal, 415 in Winnipeg, and 356 in Vancouver. These are directly related to heavy maintenance. Heavy maintenance has been and continuously has been done primarily in those three locations. What happens is it literally closes the Winnipeg facility. It really puts a great damper on the Vancouver facility, and it reduces the workforce in Montreal by about 1/3. And right now, everybody is still off. We have not heard that anyone has been called back to work at this point. As far as we are concerned, right now, 2,620 people are on layoff. And of that, 500 in Montreal, 415 in Winnipeg, and 356 are being characterized as permanently laid off. They definitely will not be called back. These aren't layoffs, these are firings. We just got notice of this today. Our legal team is looking at it, but believe you me, we will do whatever is necessary to ensure that our members are going to get what is rightfully theirs through this process.
Where's this heavy maintenance going to be taking place then, if it isn't at the Aveos?
Well, just before I came down, apparently Air Canada says they have some long-term relationships with other people in this country, and primarily in the United States. Again, that's contrary to the Air Canada Public Participation Act. The Act says it's to be done in Winnipeg, Toronto, and Montreal. It doesn't say any place else. Those are the locales that this work is to be done. So we are saying that they are not in compliance with the Act.
Have they been carrying on maintenance outside of Canada up to this point, or would this be the first?
Well, as far as we know, this will be the first for this heavy maintenance kind of work, yes.
Have you been meeting with the CIRB about this, or is there any kind of involvement?
We have not been meeting with the CLRB as yet. The CLRB rendered a decision in October indicating that this was a company on its own under Section 35 of the Act. So they said that Aveos was a separate company. We have not gone to the CLRB with this point, and we more than likely won't. We will go to the court system, because that's where it's got to be. The CLRB has nothing to do with the Air Canada Public Participation Act.
So that's suggesting that the legal route is the most likely one that you would take?
Absolutely, yeah.
So if they've laid off all of these workers, who's doing the heavy maintenance now? I mean, the work must still be required.
Well, that's the thing. We've actually called the corporation. Nobody has called us back. So these questions need answers. All we got was a broad statement. It will be done by people with long-term relationships in Canada and the United States. And that came out of a press release that they put out. That company has not returned our phone calls.
So could you just clarify for me, the Act, does it specify that heavy maintenance needs to be done in these locations, or just that, support work?
No, it just says maintenance, period. It doesn't break it down that it's heavy or it's line or whatever. It's maintenance. When the Act was first done, and you had to go back to the hearings, we participated in those hearings. We asked some of these questions. We were told this is to keep the work at these facilities. It is meant to ensure that this is being done. You can go to the original transcript and find out the intention was that this work was to be done at these locales. No question about it. It's a sad day for Canadians. It's a sad day for this skilled workforce, who, by the way, the government keeps saying We have a shortage of skilled workers. We have an abundance of them now. Where are they going to go? What are they going to do? And moreover, their whole lives have been upset by this. They've given their lives to Air Canada. Air Canada, just in October of this year, they became employees of Aveos, and now they're out of work. Absolutely shocking, and that's what we said would happen. This is disgusting. They spun it off originally to get money. They got $723 million. Yeah, you know, here's the irony. The company that spun it off was Ace Holding, which really is the parent of Air Canada. Ace today is winding up, and they're going to distribute $300 million to their shareholders. Where's the money for these people? These people's livelihoods and that are now in turmoil. Where's the money for them?
What is your solution to that? What are you asking for?
I'm asking for the government to intervene. I'm asking for the government to say to Air Canada, you have an obligation under the Air Canada Public Participations Act, and you better get things moving and get these people back to work today.
But the CLRB has already ruled that the company is a standalone entity.
I'm not concerned about Aveos, I'm concerned about the people. And I'm saying that Air Canada has an obligation under the Air Canada Public Participation Act to do this work. If they're not going to have Aveos do it, take the work back and do it yourself. Get it done, get these people back in your employ, and do it now. I call into question, seeing as I don't know where this work is going, I call into question the health and safety of this work. I mean, how do I know that this work is going to be done in a facility that has the same kind of skill base and the same kind of legal requirements that we do in this country? I don't know that. I mean, apparently they only filed for this today, and that's the information. Apparently everybody was let go yesterday, but there's nobody at work today neither.
Well, if everybody was let go yesterday, who's doing the work today?
My point.
I mean, it must be being done someplace.
Well, the work that's being done in the hangars have been shut. The work that was in those hangars is no one is performing. It's lying there under heavy maintenance. That work is there. Our members were the ones that tore those aircraft apart. Will it be our members that put them back together? I don't know.